Well, let me start my review on this almost perfect game. My accuracy was 87.6 and my opponent was at 83.7. It was a good game. Zero mistakes, zero misses, zero blunders. He had one blunder and two mistakes. Let's review this game. King's pawn opening on my part. He responded with the French defense. I went to the perch. He's threatening my pawn. I took. He took. Now I'm lining up my queen. He checks me. I check him. I put his queen, lock his queen down. He takes. I take. He checks my king. I threat his bishop right back. He moves out of the way. He didn't want to make that exchange. He already exchanged his queen for no reason. I move my pawn up to support my other pawn. He moves his horse in here to threaten his pawn in the middle. I support that pawn, so this way he can't take it and go after my rook. Now he's got his horses all out. I threaten his horse. He backs his horse up. He didn't need to do that. I mean, he was already backed up. I go after his other horse. I like getting rid of their horses. I play with my horses pretty well, so he supports his bishop, even though there's a pawn here supporting and a pawn here supporting, so he could have moved his bishop out somewhere more productive, like there, exactly. I took because I don't like horses. He took back. Now I'm bringing my horses out. He thinks I'm going to move back with that bishop, but I'm not, because like I said, I don't like horses. I prefer to play with them. He takes back. I bring my second horse out. He castles. I do the same. He's threatening my horse. I move that out of the way. Now he's threatening to pin my horses. So I'm just going to back it back up. If he takes it, I take. He takes, I take. He's threatening my horse. I said, okay, make your choice. He takes. I take. He's pawn pushing. I'm blocking. He's pawn pushing. I'm taking. He's bringing that up. I'm bringing my pawn up now. I'm bringing my horse to a better position to attack that bishop. He's coming in there for no reason. Now I attack his bishop and I attack his rook. He's going to move his rook. He didn't move his rook. That's the blunder, I guess. I take. He takes back. I take again, exposing his bishop. He didn't move his bishop. That's another blunder. I didn't take for some reason. I messed up too. That is a miss. He gets out of the way. I threaten him. He goes there to protect him. I put his king in check. King goes forward. I close off the space a little bit. He blocks that. I move in. He moves in. If he moves forward, then I take the pawn. He's threatening my pawn. Of course, I'm not going to stay there. I'm bringing him closer away from his pieces. He wants to go there. I'm probably going to check him, I think. Yeah, I checked him. Eventually, I will get him. This sort of game is slightly boring until I figure out how I want to do this the right way. His white bishop has nobody you can really do anything to except for this one. And I'm not going to leave that undefended. I'm just going to test him out a little bit here. This is just me figuring out where I want to go. His king can't really do anything. Threatening his bishop again. I mean his pawn. He's going to cover his pawn. Now I'm going to figure out, do something else. He's going to go there. I'm going to go there. He's going to go back. I'm going to go over here. Try to trick him a little bit. I have an idea. I'm going to go up. That's a good idea right there. Now I'm going here. Now his king really can't go here, can't go here. He can only move out of my way, which allows me to do something to him. He doesn't really know what to do, so he's playing a good game, but that was a dumb move because I'm just going to bring him down here and boom. I'm not going to make that mistake. He's there. I'm up top. He's over there. I'm going to go after that. He resigns. It was a good game. It was a good game. I missed taking a bishop here, and he gave away 3 pieces that he shouldn't have given away. So, but it was a good game. It was a highly scored game, so it was still a good game.